Well, Monica, we just published our third quarter earnings, and the performance of L'Oréal was a like-for-like growth of plus 7.8%, which has been our highest growth in a decade. And our year-to-date growth at plus 7.5 is also exceptional. It's a great year. And I hear you talking about the economic slowdown, and the great thing is that it's not affecting us. It's not really affecting the beauty industry, because the beauty market has always been very resilient in times of trouble, and is growing. And we are beating that market. We are outperforming that market with our 4 divisions. We have 2 divisions that are growing double digits. The one we call luxury division, that's our highest end products with brands like Lancôme, Armani, or YSL. Active cosmetics, which are dermo-cosmetics business with brands like La Roche-Posay or SkinCeuticals or Vichy, also double digits. And we have 2 other divisions that are growing, but at a slower pace. Our mass market division with brands like Garnier, which happens to be the #1 skincare brand in Indonesia.
Oh.
L'Oréal Paris, and the other division, the professional division, is also growing mid-single digits. So overall, it's a great performance, mainly driven by Asia, by the way.
Okay, so with the earnings that is above expectation, what are the strategies that L'Oréal use to achieve this kind of results at the moment?
Well, first of all, in broad terms, we have to say there is a global, huge appetite for beauty. Women around the world and more men around the world are aspiring to great beauty products that deliver superior performance. And that's the #1 recipe of the L'Oréal growth. It is satisfying consumers' aspirations around the world. Now, if we look more into details, we have a couple of very strong growth engines. The first one, as I said previously, is Asia Pacific. Asia Pacific is the heart of our growth now. Of course, China is a very important growth engine, but also ASEAN and Southeast Asia, which is why I'm here today in Indonesia. And so Asia Pacific is one. In terms of channels, we have 2 very strong growing channels. E-commerce is growing all over the world. I think we've grown in last quarter over 40%, 43% our e-commerce business. And travel retail is also another big booming channel, around 20% growth, and we have lots of consumers that are shopping in the airports around the world. That's 3 first growth engines. In terms of categories of business or divisions, we are really betting a lot on luxury and dermo-cosmetics, which corresponds to 2 major trends: aspirations for better products and aspirations for safer products, which is what dermo-cosmetics is satisfying. So all these engines are really driving the growth of L'Oréal. And of course, in general, skincare is the driving category everywhere in the world, and in Indonesia too.
Okay, so L'Oréal is not affected at all by the global economic slowdown at the moment. That's what you're saying.
No, we're not.
Okay, now maybe moving on to sales. We know that Indonesia with over 265 million population. So do you see Indonesia as one of your largest market at the moment? How do you see Indonesia?
Well, today Indonesia is not one of our largest markets, but it's already one of our strong growth contributors. I think if we look at this year, Indonesia will be in the top 10 of our growth contributors in absolute terms, which is a very important position, and it's the first time Indonesia enters the top 10.